The leaking losers? Getting stomped by Mauer kind of made you look bad there. I think live. Yeah, you guys did. You had to vote for that game. All right. I think that was for the that game. If not, it was from 2 games ago, and then I feel bad because then West team actually won. Popo, you need to send me the brand. I need to know. All right. I think everyone's ready. Dean, send me a picture of it, Popo. All right. I think everyone's good. This is a best of 3 for the finals. I guess this has kind of descended it. Shark Boys versus the Leaking Losers. Shark Bros, excuse me, versus the Leaking Losers. Froggo Admirers got 3rd. He didn't clear 10 GGS. That's kind of the whole point. They were trying to win on 9. All right. Let's start a prediction here. We got Greed, Lock in Poda. This is a really shittily put together tournament, Shadow. So, redraw extra spell option. Cool. Thank you, Power. This is the finals right now of the tournament. I can show you quickly. So this is currently the standings. The finals right now are Shark Bros and Leaking Losers. Shark Bros are on the East team. The Leaking Losers are Mauer and EMR on the West. Yes. EMR going Lock in Poda again. Not surprised to see that. We see Elliewood going a little different start here. He actually goes with a flower this time rather than a gargoyle. He's done Green Devil start like every game of the tournament so far. We got Toasty Kittens trying to do a Sky Queen. That might be his downfall. And Mauer just a Fire Ellie. So we'll kind of see what happens here. We got a big win prediction on the Shark Bros. I have to imagine that was Toasty voting on himself. He did ask if he could do a bunch to vote on himself. I will say, throughout this tournament, Mauer and co have looked very good. Very, very good. I do not see Mauer and EMR losing much here. We'll kind of see, though. Gotta believe in somebody here. Wow, and then a big upswing in the Mauer EMR votes. The Leaking Bros are well respected here amongst these parts. Elliewood and Toasty not sending last. He should hold again. The double Double protons should be enough to hold the wave here, and it looks to be the case. Not a whole gauntlet going on here. Mauer is getting starved by Toasty, so I don't know what he's about to do. But I think what Toasty might be trying to do is force Mauer to send. Alright, that would be how I would look at this. He's trying to force Mauer to send. In this situation, I wouldn't even get this second mask. I'd just do a single false maiden. You are usually fine. How does Toasty hold here is my question. Seems like EMR, though, didn't send. So Toasty should just be fine. EMR actually, I think, probably double king up, didn't he? I don't see if I can see that. Can I? No. EMR's done double king up. A lot. Leak Bros on the left, Shark Bro, the leaking losers on the left, Shark Bros on the right. Oh, there's the king ups again. EMR likes to king up early, so you know him and Mauer have a pretty good system going. Toasty Kittens just sending a bunch of snails into Mauer here. I don't love this play. It is a play. I see Mauer and EMR going to 6. The ping on the Windhawk here. This Windhawk is too far back. I will say that. If you want more adequate splitting, that Windhawk is too far back. I don't think it matters, if I'm being blunt, but I don't think it matters. Mauer, oh Mauer, how doth you leak? 44%. That's not too bad. Oh, sorry guys. Dog was laying down and decided there was a noise she didn't like. Okay, so we got a couple chickens down at the bottom. Mauer leaking more than I would have anticipated, if I do say so myself. He was pretty under though. He was 6 worker. I mean, he's 6 worker now. He's only 305 value, so he didn't have much value going into the wave. Maybe he was going for a shift for a violet. That would be my only assumption on what he was trying to do here. It is the wave 6 send by Mauer and EMR. I don't think they do anything else. I don't like this half up. I think if you're going to do it a full up. Looks like it's wrong. No, that might be right. That might be right. It just looks wrong, though. It looks like it's a one-off spot. It seems like Elliewood didn't full build for what I'd say probably is a good reason. Someone donated $177, Jaren. Yes. So my donation goal is done for that. I'm going to add another one because I always do another one just so you can see what it's going towards, guys. But yeah. Resend by Elliewood and Toasty here. Are they actually going to go 7? It seems like EMR and Mauer might be going 7. No, though Mauer could be waiting to get... Is this a waves? Huh. Is this a wave 8 send? Is that what I'm about to see? This might be just a elongated wave 8 send by EMR and Mauer. They've already got them to the point that they're income sending them every, or at least sending them every wave. Excuse me, not incoming, but sending them every wave. So it's not like it's too far-fetched to say that it might be an 8 send. Obviously, I think it depends a little bit on how much they leak or if they leak here, but doesn't look too bad. Mauer had a decent split aggro. All but 2 creeps and a brute. That ain't bad. EMR full holding. They are going here. Ooh. That has to be a click by EMR. That has to be something wrong. There's no way they try to go here on double Hellraiser. No, they are trying. It's double tantruming Hellraiser on 7. No. This has to be a miscalculation. There's no way. Why? Why would you try to go here? Oh, no. I mean, I would agree you can potentially get Toasty here, but I don't understand the sense. Like, even with Mole and Hermit, he's got double tantruming Hellraisers on this wave. If he leaks, I will eat a sock. I just don't think he leaks anything outside of, like, the Mole. If that. There's just no way. Not enough damage there. This was a blunder. Yes, Toasty does leak, but not much, and it's not worth it. If you're going to long save that hard, you really got to make sure it's worth it. And he's holding. Full holding here. No sock eating for me. And Elliewood and Toasty are disabled to slingshot hard now. I think that was a miscalculation. If they would have sent on 8, I think it would have been fine. The wave 8 send, I think, would have been fine. The wave 7 send just doesn't make sense, especially with them double tantruming here. The send might have been out of desperation because they were worried they were about to leak on 7 themselves, but you had just received a send. Oh yeah, Ghost Knight next wave would have just obliterated Ellie there. There was nothing Ellie could have done to a Ghost Knight. I don't know what was going on there, but Mauer's been so calculated all night. This was an odd blunder by him. Seems like a mistake and a half to me. They basically just got the full push here. Same tourney, Fluffy. Yeah, Caster Curse. I Caster Cursed Mauer, I guess. I talked him up too much, and he just made a massive blunder. And now, the reverse long save comes into effect by Ellie and Toasty. They felt they were good there. They saved and got them pretty good. Now in the coming wave, I assume. I would imagine they go here on 9. But 10 looks also really good. Kind of depends on how confident Toasty and Ellie would feel. Get the flower up here. I think Ellie is basically forfeiting. They did push. They were on 4 and 6, 4 and 5 workers respectively. They're actually even now with higher values, so I don't dislike what they're doing, especially considering they're long saving back. All right, I think they're going to go 10 for a win. No sends here. Yeah, this is going to be a 10 send. Why that? Why am what? Was that a misclick? Why the mimic? Mimic into EMR doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I guess if you think like, okay, I can kill all of his stuff on the side, but you're going to push the Mimic right, I believe. So it really doesn't do a whole lot. Reverse throw? Is this what 2K games are like? Just throwing all over the place? Because that's what it seems. The reverse throw. I believe Big Noon almost always goes right, yeah. I would have much rather seen him go more tanks here. Nope. The Mimic died immediately on the right. The bright side is that neither Mauer nor his teammate are good here. So he got lucky. No, the brute didn't get targeted necessarily. The brute went left, and the Mimic went right. This is a Fiesta 10. I'm actually really impressed with how little Elliowood leaked there, considering like how bad he was in terms of its typing, right? He did much better than I would have thought. I don't think Shark Boys die here. This was definitely a Fiesta, though. Let's see what they all do. We got Giant Snails, Savior, 3150. So we got Savior on the board, as well as Lizard Army. In this game, I actually really like Lizard Army 13. Toasty took Savior, though. Don't dislike this. I think they're in the lead, so, you know, don't give him a shot to come back. Mauer is faking the Lizard Army? They're both faking Lizard Army. Okay, this is an interesting strategy. They both fake Lizard Army, and they go taxed allowance, and they're both resending on... No. They both took taxed allowance. You can see it on the bottom here. Then they're faking it again. Oh, these salty dogs. I've done this before. It's not a great play, but it does create an interesting situation, right? EMR and Mauer now are getting 36 more income gold over these two waves, right? Or actually be 48. Be 48 income gold, right? Over these next two waves. So there's some value they're gaining from this. And they're ending up with about the same amount of gold as the Savior gives, right? So they theoretically, if they wanted to like try to sustain, this is a way to do it. The problem I have is more or less that they're already behind, right? Like this is a move. This is a move I like as a good joke to like push your advantage, but when you're already behind, I don't love it. Because now they're more behind. They have no Mythium to send. And Elliowood and Toasty are just preparing for 13, which I don't think is a terrible play. They might have called the bluff, though, because they pushed a little bit. Huh. Elliowood realized his value was really high, and he pushed a little bit. They might have called this bluff. Yeah, I think they recognized that it wasn't actually a send. Or that wasn't actually before. Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly, Elliowood said it there. Value tells all. So it's an option to try to go for the fake to gain some more income early, but eventually they will catch on, right? No matter what, eventually they catch on. Unless you're very, very low elo. And then here's the full income, full sends here. I just don't think Mauer and EMR have enough value to hold here on 14. Right? I think the problem they're going to run into now is that with the fake, since they caught it out early, Elliowood and Toasty were able to push a worker a little earlier, and now I just don't think there's enough value by these guys to really do much here. Mauer, I think, is just going to not have enough value to break through. Natural defense all over the place. Just doesn't seem like a winnable game. One on top of that, too, the Poda isn't taking any aggro. So, like, what you realistically want on 14 is that the Poda will take aggro because it's a natural it's an arcane defender. But that's just game. GG, well played. Shark Boys get the first win. Wow. I don't believe it. That was just an absolute throw by Mauer and EMR on 7, and then gave him the win. I mean, that's really what it was. They were in the driver's seat right here. You know, the small leak on a Mauer. Small leak on a Mauer, but the send into double. The send into double was just too much. All right, so we're gonna put a line there to signify they won one. High budget stream here. Production value through the fucking roof. All right. Let me go here. Pay it out. East team wins. East team wins. I'll just pull that up and get it ready. Pull it up and get it ready. I'm going to eat a couple more of my fries. Go from there. All right. Well, it's coming down to the wire now. So Toasty Kitten and Elliewood are now on West team. Mauer and EMR on East team. We'll see if we go to the best of 3, or is it going to be a 2-0 sweep? You know, traditionally back in the day, I believe that if you had evenly matched teams with a similar play style, I determined that it was roughly about a 1-to-1 situation.